My ex-wife left me for her high school sweetheart, and my daughter watched it all happen. She said, "Dad, I'm not going to Mom's anymore." I replied, "Welcome to Betrayal broadcast, where love turns to lies and revenge writes the final chapter." The message came at 2:14 a.m. I wasn't asleep. I hadn't really slept in weeks. It was from an unknown number, but the words felt familiar. "You deserve better." She's been seeing him for months. Check her Facebook archive if you don't believe me. For a full minute I just stared at the screen, the blue glow cutting through the darkness of my room. My heart didn't race, it sank, quietly, like something heavy dropping into deep water. I didn't respond, I didn't move. I just lay there, listening to the sound of the ceiling fan turning slow, the night pressing down. My daughter, Lily, was asleep in her room across the hall. Her laughter still lived in the walls. So did her mother's lies. When the sun rose, I'd already made my coffee, already logged in to my wife's account. The messages were there, 8 months of them. Every miss you, every remember when, every you should have been mine. Her high school sweetheart, the one she told me was just an old friend. It wasn't rage that hit me first, it was humiliation. That quiet, suffocating kind that eats you from the inside out. I closed the laptop, stared at my reflection in the black screen. I didn't look betrayed, I looked awake. For days, I said nothing. I watched her move through the house, pretending. Same smile, same routine, same "love you" before leaving for her book club. She didn't notice the silence behind my replies, didn't see the way I was watching her, not with anger, but calculation. Lily started asking questions. "Why is Mom always on her phone? Why do you eat dinner without her now?" I didn't answer. Kids notice what adults ignore. That weekend, when she dropped her phone face down on the counter, I flipped it. A text preview lit the screen. "I can't stop thinking about last night." No name, just a heart. My hand didn't shake. I just turned it back over, walked away, and took Lily to the park. The sun felt fake that day. I spent the next month building the truth like a case file. Phone records, GPS logs, receipts, photos, a message here, a lie there. Piece by piece, I reconstructed the timeline. She'd started the affair 8 months before the divorce talks began. The same week she told me she needed space. I wasn't angry anymore. Anger is loud. What I felt was quiet. A slow, freezing stillness that made everything clear. I waited until the court date was set, until I had everything I needed. That's when Lily came into my office one night, eyes red. She'd overheard her mom on the phone, heard his name, heard enough. She looked at me and said, "Dad, I'm not going to Mom's anymore." I looked at her for a long time. Then I nodded. "That's your choice, sweetheart." The day of the custody hearing, she sat beside me, small but steady. My ex was across the room, nervous, trying to smile. The man she'd risked everything for wasn't there. The judge asked Lily who she wanted to live with, and she spoke. Not like a child, like someone who'd seen too much too early. She talked about the nights her mom left, the phone calls, the tears she tried to hide. Then she said the words that cut the room in half. Mom started seeing him before they even split. I saw his name in her phone. I heard them talking. She told me not to tell Dad. The silence after that was absolute. You could feel the truth settle like ash. My ex's face drained of color. Her lawyer tried to speak. The judge didn't let him. When the ruling came, it was almost anticlimactic. Full custody, to me. Child support, from her. I didn't look at her when we left the courtroom, but I felt her eyes on me, searching for something, regret, anger, anything. She found nothing. Later that week, she showed up at the house. No makeup, no confidence, just guilt. She asked if we could talk. I opened the door halfway. She said, "I made a mistake." I said, "You made a choice." Her eyes filled, but I didn't feel sorry. That part of me was gone. She asked if Lily would ever forgive her. I said, "That's not up to me." Then I closed the door. Slowly. The click of the lock was louder than anything she said. Now the house is quiet again. Lily laughs in the living room sometimes, her laughter real this time. I hear her talking to her friends, planning things, healing in her own way. And me? I drink my coffee alone in the mornings, but the silence doesn't hurt anymore. Sometimes I think about the night that message came, how it all started with a few words from a stranger, how truth, once uncovered, doesn't need to be shouted. It just sits there, cold, clean, final. She thought she'd found love again, but all she found was the end of her own lie. And me? I didn't win. I just stopped losing.